All right, Wayne. So people want to know, man, new detailers. Hey, do you think there's a lot of new detailers now? Or the same amount?
What people would say oversaturated.
Here in Sacramento, how is it right now?
Oversaturated.
Now, how do you know it's oversaturated?
Because I have a shop, had a shop, and just seeing all the new detailers, getting all the phone calls, a lot of meeting a lot of detailers, and yeah, it's a lot of them out there asking for a lot of advice. So that's what I'll say for one.
Now, I'm sure one of the questions is, how do I get more business? What's your number one advice for new detailers to start building that clientele?
You know what, me saying this that's another thing. I go on Google, I see all these new businesses on Google now, Rez, and I'm just like, whoa, look at all the competition I created and taught them what they needed to do. So Google is always, for me, that's my number one right there on how to get business is Google. But of course, starting off, that's not the case, right? Because we need to get those reviews. So how can we get work? The first thing is the foundation of doing a good job. Of course, you start with family and friends. I'm always say this first, and those family and friends let those family and friends know. And then all of a sudden you find yourself doing all your cousins and aunties, nieces, nephews, whatever that may be. And then from there, they'll tell their friends at work because they're looking to support your business, right? So that's gonna be the beginning stage right there. So you wanna make sure you don't forget to get those pictures. You don't forget to get your star rating. Don't forget to have everything laid out from your website, business cards, because that's gonna be your foundation, is how you're gonna start from those people that are looking to support you, right? And if you don't have that foundation and you skipping that, you're missing out on a lot of future business right there by doing it that way. So get your pictures, have your Instagram, have your Google My Business ready, website, have everything laid out. So when they come, they're gonna be like, whoa, this dude is official. They won't even know you just started because they're gonna just see you official. So don't be that guy. I hear from 50 plus different people. Oh, I haven't started my Google My Business. What's that? I don't have a website yet. All I have is my business cards and I got my van. Why are we spending all this money on setups, but ain't even doing the foundational work? How you gonna get the work if you ain't doing the beginning stuff, the simple stuff? Website, they're gonna design it for you. You know what I mean? I can understand maybe you don't have the money, the finances to do it. Then you need to do it yourself. You know what I mean? So you gotta have something up. Business cards, logo. Those are all basic stuff you can have ready before you go out. You can do all that stuff before you even get a van. If you're thinking about doing a detailing business, you should already have that stuff knocked out. That's how I see it, man.
Now, Wayne, I had one of my detailing clients say, Reyes, I'm doing this full time. I already reached out to all my friends and family.
Right.
But I need business today. What do you gotta tell them, man?
You don't see all these cars out here? You can go ahead and have work today, depending on how hungry you are. For instance, you can go hit the parking lots, right? You already got your setup, you invested the money, open up them doors to your setup. If you have a mouthpiece, what you would call somebody that knows how to communicate with people and speak to people, you got some punchlines, you know how to make some people laugh, you know how to bargain with people, negotiate, you know what I mean? You know how to do that? There should be no reason why you shouldn't be going home with no money, right? Even some days, hey, I have one detail and I'd be like, hey, I'm not going home with a couple $100s. That's not my minimum. My minimum is this. So me and the team will go in the parking lot. We ain't leaving this parking lot till we touch a car. You know what I mean? At least have money to take care of my team. But what's up?
Now, Wayne, I said that same thing to that guy.
Right.
And he goes, but Reyes, nobody wants to pay $120 for a detail.
Negative.
So, I mean, you could correct me if I'm wrong, but I kind of suggested, hey, something is better than nothing. Offer discounts, offer specials.
There it is.
But he goes, no, man, I want to make $120 per car. What's your thoughts on that?
I'm going home with some money. Whether that be $85, whether that be $50. I got some kids at the house that got to eat, right? So that $50 versus $0, come on, man. You know what I mean? I went out there and did 150 just recently. Drove way out to Davis, which is about a good hour away, okay? I had a $2,000 plus detail. I closed my whole schedule down. You know, rat infested car, poop everywhere. The lady was a hoarder, lived in her vehicle. So you already know what it was looking like. It smelled horrible. We had to go get a full body suit, but they couldn't find the lady. They couldn't get approval from her. So we sat around for a couple hours. And during those couple hours, guess what we went to go do? We said, hey, you guys go ahead and give us a call when you guys are ready, when we're gonna get this done. We're going to the parking lots because time is money. They ended up not following through. The job didn't go forth. And guess who was out of money? And guess who had an employee sitting right next to me like, hey, I still gotta eat, I'm on hourly. So guess what I had to go do? Hit the parking lot to make sure I took care of the team, to make sure I wasn't negative. And guess what? We got one detail. It took us 2 hours to get one detail, you guys. All right, and the detail was $150, okay? So guess what we dealt with? A whole bunch of rejections, a whole bunch of people that didn't want to be next to us because they seen us with our doors open waiting like this, like, you know what I mean? So we had to deal with that, but guess what? I wasn't going home till I touched the car. So I was able to take care of my employee for his money, and I was able to take care of some gas. Guess what? I didn't profit that day, but I still touched the car. That let me know that if you get out there and you spend 8 hours, you're gonna leave with some money. You know what I mean? There's different people, different personalities. And the lady that walked by, she couldn't stop looking. She was like, my God, what are these guys doing? And I said, how you doing, ma'am? We're out here doing detailing services. Would you like for us to take care of you? She looked at her husband like, you know you need to get this done. And she walked up, she said, how much is it? I said, it's $250, but today we're doing half off. We'll take care of you for $150, right? So she was like, I don't know if you'll go for it, but let me talk to him. So she goes up, she grabs him like, honey, you need to get this done. They got a discount going. She comes back like, I got him to say yeah. So they went in the store, grabbed some money, came out, and they walked around the parking lot, Target parking lot, until we finished. Just as simple as that. When somebody is looking for something like going to a dealership, right? You already going with the intentions like, caught your eye, you already want it. So when somebody wants something, bro, you just there at the right place at the right time, they're gonna get it done, man. That's how I see it. Yes, sir, 225, cup holders, door jambs, air vents. We steam clean, sanitize everything, vacuum, wipe down, exterior wash and wax, deep clean of the wheels, tire shine. So that's gonna be in and out. This does not include stain removal of your seats and floors. This is gonna be a deep cleaning of everything else. No, we come to you. We're fully mobile. Yes, sir. Wherever you need us to go. Yes, sir. And I do want to let you know that this pricing is for a sedan. So I don't know what size vehicle you have. This is for sedan pricing. So $225 for sedan. That's the. Yes, sir. Okay. Okay, no problem. I do want to let you know that is separate pricing. Is that something you want to get taken care of? If you're looking to do that, it's $325 for a heated extraction. So we have a heated extractor that pulls up everything from your seats. So it goes into the machine. We take all forms, Venmo, Cash App, Zelle, credit card. It's all up to you. That's actually around the time we'll be available. Yeah, you want to send everything over, your name, the make and model, address, send that over. And we'll go ahead and get to you. We'll check in with you before we head your way to confirm. I'll shoot, yeah, go ahead and send it over in a text. That'll make it easier because we're actually working right now. So go ahead and send it over and I'll give you 30 minutes before we're headed your way. Yes, sir. What was your name? Makai? All right, appreciate it, Makai.
All right, Wayne, what did we just witness? You were like, you knew exactly what to say, anticipating what he was gonna say.
Right.
But is he gonna book? How serious do you think he is?
So whenever I'm busy, I don't have a receptionist anymore, so I just work according to the cards that I'm dealt. So I'm out here, he hears the noise, he's like, is it a bad time? That is unprofessional, so if you can't hire a receptionist and you got the finances for it, do that. But other than that, I told him to go ahead and send over his information. When I'm not busy, I will pull to the side and get all that. But I kind of like to see if people are serious. The people that are serious, they're gonna send over their information. You know what I mean? He did say he wanted it done anytime after 3. I told him to go ahead and send it over. We'll see if he sends it. If he sends it, he's serious. If he doesn't, he's still hunting around. But if he goes ahead and checks out my business profile, he'll see that we're official. 417 5-star reviews. I like to use that, Rez. I work hard for that, man. So when people are like, if you're a little hesitant, have you checked out my profile? A lot of people just call and they don't do research on the companies, which is crazy. I want to know who I'm going with, right? And they'll be like, no, I didn't. I'll be like, you know what? Go ahead and get off the phone. I'll push them to go ahead and get off the phone. Check out my YouTube, my Instagram, and reviews. And I wanted to bring you confidence who you're going with. And they'll get off the phone and then they'll call back like, I went and checked you out. Let's go ahead and move forward. Those reviews really help you guys. Seriously.
All right, Wayne. So you've tried a lot of things for marketing.
Right.
How do you feel about ads?
Ads?
Instagram ads, Facebook ads, Google ads, even Yelp ads.
I'm going to tell you this. It's a hit or miss. And the reason why I say that is you can run ads for a whole couple weeks and all of a sudden you're just eating all day. Call after call after call. You could run it for a whole month and all of a sudden you're like, man, why is it not working how it worked? You know what I mean? So you have to make sure. So Google ads, yes. I'm going to say that right off the bat. They work amazing, but it's all a hit or miss. You can't put all your eggs in one basket and be like, this is how I'm eating right here. I cut this on, and it doesn't work like that all the time. Now, I've had some good months straight where Google ads was just, and then all of a sudden I'm like, what's going on? You can exhaust a thing in your area for some time, and you got to give it a rest. You know what I mean? And then you got to go check in with Instagram, run ads on Instagram, run ads on Facebook. You got to rotate it. And that's what I do. When something's going and is working good, like I always say, I'm already looking for the next thing because I'm already anticipating like this is not going to work forever. So let me go ahead and keep moving around. And sometimes I shut all the ads off. I don't want to spend no more money. Let me go ahead and enjoy what I worked hard for, the natural, SEO, the natural, the free, the word of mouth. And I'll let that run and it'll run great for a whole month straight, and then all of a sudden I'm like, okay, the word of mouth, the word of mouth ain't working as good right now. Let me go ahead and cut this back on. Let me go ahead and post a couple. Let me post a promotion. So just mix it up and figure out what works for you. All right, that's a wrap, you guys. I do want you guys to keep in mind that this is not a race. Running a business takes patience. I have a lot of people that call me, text me, hit me on all platforms saying, what is it that I can do to grow my business? And I have to tell them, you have to be patient. They're like a month, 2 months, 3 months in, 6 months. And they're looking at me thinking that this is something that came like an overflow. Nah, it took 2 years for me to actually get something established and going. So you guys keep that in mind. This is a long haul thing, patience and seeking the kingdom first. I appreciate you guys tuning in on this video. Anything that you could share with anybody in the comments down below, please do so. You guys have a blessed one. Peace.